Alright, Milk is solid, let's go! Welcome back. Welcome back, Dark Rasmussen. You just made it too. Metal Gear Solid. This will be the second one because we played the first one on stream already. So now we're playing the second one. I don't know why my brain defaulted to Magic the Gathering. Oh, Magic the Gathering for MGS. Oh, I see, I see. I was like, huh? How do you get that? How did you get that as your thing? Nothing wrong with that, but this is my childhood right here. I'm so excited to be playing it for you guys. We played the last one. The first one. Now we're playing the second one. The best music soundtrack. I love it, I love it. This takes me back. I love it, I love it. Sorry I was gone for so long. No worries, man. You're totally good. Totally good. Really good. Good to see you back. And dude, welcome back to chat. Oh, it's probably because I'm back. I also saw as Phantom Pain was the one I played. So you played the like really old one. You played the newest one, like Metal Gear Solid 5. So this is the first one. This is the second one of the series. The one you played was the fifth one of the series. Bum, 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 bum. I love it so much. I made pizza. I'm eating them pizza. Pepperoni pizza? You wish. No. It was just like garlic parmesan chicken pizza. It was really good. Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zero is the one I have but never touched. Well, Ground Zero is actually just a beta for 5. So it's actually not even the full game. Alright, cool. Alright, let's do, so that's the previous story. We've already been there, so we don't need to do that. So, let's do a brand new game, guys. We're playing the normal. And we're doing inversions. Here's even doing inversion mission. I think, this one. You wish I played freaking, like had some pineapple. We will probably play 5, but technically 5 doesn't really have too much to do with that story.
2 years ago,
oh,
we had classified intelligence that a new type of Metal Gear was scheduled for transport. The whole thing stank, but our noses have been out in the cold too long.
They'll stink. Yeah, I'm super excited for this. I love it, love it, love it. No pineapple on pizza. No pineapple on pizza. But I'm excited for this. This is so cool. Again, we are playing this on a PlayStation 2. So we're going retro on this guy. We're going super retro. With no emulator, just all retro. Let me know it's a little too loud, by the way. Oh snap! I'm invisible now! Don't tell me how you got a bungee cord on him. Oh snap! We're on the ship! Oh, look how cool that looked! Guys, oh my god, look how cool! Solid Snake! Ah! Love this! Alright. It's raining a lot, I don't know if you guys can tell. Oh my god, he's from the future! He's from the future!
He's right on schedule.
He's from the future! He's the future. It's Revolver Ocelot!
Soon enough.
And look, he has 2 hands! Remember? What? I can't spell. You're good, my friend. You're good. You're like, huh? Why do you have Danganronpa emotes on there? Where'd you get Danganronpa? I want Danganronpa emotes. I want Danganronpa emotes. That sounds dope. That sounds dope. He's from the future. But yeah, if you guys don't remember, those emotes look good too. But if you guys remember, freaking, it showed Revolver Ocelot, and he has arm cut off in the first one.
Do you read
Now his arms are back.
Loud and clear, Snake.
Look!
Kept you waiting, huh? I'm at the sneak point.
Everything going okay?
It's Otacon!
Busted. Landing impact.
We must have overused it. Sorry, but you're gonna have to deal with it. You're not in the military anymore.
Right. I didn't plan on relying on this gadget anyway.
The private sector's not so bad, is it? Privacy guaranteed?
I'm happy as long as no one gives me any more unwanted gifts.
That thing with Naomi?
And I can't say I miss the chattering nanny.
Mei Ling's not so bad. That reminds me, I have to get in touch with her again about that new Natick flashware.
Diverting toys from the SSCEN again? Look, give her a message from me. Someone will find out, sooner or later. She's better off assuming it sooner and quit while she's safe.
Too true. Okay, Snake, let's get to work.
Go.
You know how the technical specs of Metal Gear were sold on the black market after Shadow Moses?
All Ocelot's doing.
Exactly. And now every state, group, and .com has its own version of Metal Gear.
Not exactly a classified weapon for today's nuclear powers.
This new one seems to have been designed to wipe the floor with all the other models. The only consistent description is that it's an amphibious, anti-Metal Gear vehicle.
That explains why this one is under Marine Corps jurisdiction.
So this new Metal Gear that we're going to go and investigate is apparently able to go into water.
Of the new Metal Gear being transported by that tanker and bring back photographic evidence. But I want you first to go up to the top level of the infrastructure, to the bridge. We need to find out where the tanker is headed.
A little reconnaissance, huh?
There's too much we don't know about this new prototype. Capabilities, deployment method. We don't even know how close it is to completion.
Oh.
If we know where the testing arena is, I can start to draw some reasonable conclusions.
All right. I'll head to the bridge ASAP.
Let's do it.
Try to avoid confrontations. Our goal is to collect evidence on Metal Gear development and expose it to the world. It would be best if you could get out of there without alerting anyone.
Don't worry. I know the drill. We're not terrorists.
Not terrorists.
Don't you forget that you're part of Philanthropy now. An
Philanthropy.
anti-Metal Gear organization and officially recognized by the UN.
Recognized, but still fringe, Otacon.
All right, let's look at your gear.
All right.
Your weapon is a tranquilizer gun converted from a Beretta M92F.
M9.
It's a little hard to work with because you have to reload after each shot since the slide locks.
Better than scavenging at the mission site. Good suppressor, too.
The chemical stun will take effect in a few seconds and last for hours. You can take down an elephant with that thing. Check out the laser sighting, too. The effects of the anesthetic round will vary depending on what
this
part of
is
the body
so
is
when the
hit.
first Metal Gear Solid came out, it didn't have this feature. It didn't have a tranquilizer and it didn't have first person.
Hey, Snake,
so this was
cigarettes?
completely
What's wrong
different.
with you?
This is
It's
completely
kind of a
different
lucky
from the first
charm.
one.
You haven't read the
Now,
Surgeon
when I played the
General's
GameCube
warning,
version, which was a remake, it had the tranquilizer
Here's the
gun
digital camera.
and the
Works
first-person
almost the same way
mode,
as your old one.
which is a lot more used to it now. But this is definitely gonna be a lot older. Definitely gonna be a lot older.
They don't look armed.
Hey, Earth to Snake.
Aren't
These are nice,
there
upstanding
like
Marines,
hidden
not
secrets of
terrorists.
references
Don't
in
get
games
caught,
too?
you're in
Oh
stealth
yeah,
mode.
the Metal
Sure,
Gear
and if it
loves
comes to that,
throwing
little
the
piece,
hidden
it never hurt
references in
anyone.
their games all the
By
time.
the way, Otacon, are you sure of this intelligence?
Absolutely. Hacked it out of the Pentagon's classified files myself.
No traces?
Oh, please, I'm too good for that.
But this might be a trap. Remember, there's a price on our heads.
You're just being paranoid.
I hope so. Those men, you wouldn't think they were anything but civilians from here.
With all the ships passing on the river and in the harbor, putting uniformed Marines on the deck would be a bad idea. People can get a clear view of the water from Riverside, too.
The water
It's a
line
big
is too
boat.
high. According to the navigational plans, this ship should have discharged its cargo upriver.
It's in there, no doubt about it.
The military trains you to watch for threats from the stern on a boat. That's SOP for counter-terror ops, too. Security should be tighter.
You worry too much.
Where's the target?
Satellite surveillance is a major international pastime these days. I'd say the cargo holds, safely below the deck. Do you see the entrance to the holds?
Looks like there are a few entryways into the crew quarters.
Uh-huh. A helicopter.
What?
Oh snap! Oh snap! We killed them! No! They're killing civilians!
Looks like we're not the only ones after Metal Gear tonight.
Is that a chopper I just heard?
Affirmative. Probably another cavalry.
Oh, war crimes! Oh, you know
It's
it.
their game. Hijack?
They're probably targeting the ship's controls.
Otacon, how many men do you need to take over a tanker of this size?
The ship is run by a computer, so I'd say about 18 people.
18 people.
AKS 74U.
AKS. Hey, oh, another mod. Yeah, no, Musen, Dogmaster Musen was one of the original mods that used to actually, he was one of my first subs and was Russian.
You sure?
First,
No Marine
mods.
ever touched that head of hair.
he was one of the first original ones. Nice to, exactly. Hey, Dogmaster Musen, meet Necros. Necros is actually one of the newest mods.
Let's get an ID on him ASAP.
I'm on it.
Yeah, He's one of my newest followers, and he's just been freaking amazing. And so I made a mod. I have had nothing but great time with him. Yep, we are facing against the Russians. We're facing against the Russians. Hi, thank you for the follow. Jail Wall, Drill Wheel, Drill Wally, Jelly Wally, Jawil Wally. I love it. Thank you for the follow.
We need to get a fix on who they are.
The comrade. This is the comrade. Despite my struggling working schedule conflicting with my streams, it's okay, Nerd Crows. I always appreciate it whenever you come by.
Look,
You know how it is.
All we need is the photographic evidence of
Jawal, I hope
as
you
long
enjoy
as we
your stay.
have those, we can put it online and blow the whole thing wide open. So no pyrotechnics, okay?
Oh,
All
pardon.
right. I'll do my best.
This isn't like Shadow Moses. Reach me if anything happens. The frequency's 141.12.
How can I check?
Oh yeah, I
and
forgot I
save
could
my
say
progress?
things.
I'll do it. There's a frequency set aside for it. 140.96. Sorry, but no Mei Ling this time.
Aw.
Call me on the codec when you want to save.
Got it.
I'll be waiting just past the Verrazano Bridge. You need to be off that ship by then.
I'll be in touch.
Alright, cool. Now the game actually starts. Let's do it, guys. Let's do this. Alright, so I don't remember how exactly to play this game. Because it's on the older gen systems. So that's how the look. That's our crawl. Alright. Let's do this, guys. Let's do this. Alright, so I need a. That guy's using a I still gotta keep my eye on the camera. Oh, he's down there. Shoot. Is he gonna come over here though? I don't know. Oh, I think he left. And who's this guy over here? Yep. Gotcha. Oh, they. Right. They made it so that you can't reload. Darn it. There you go. Got him. Got him. Hey, how do you do it? Okay. Really? Alright, cool. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Sorry, but I need you to come with me. Whoop. Bye-bye. Talk about sleeping with the fishes, huh? Stealth when I can. I love stealth games. I grew up with stealth games. And camera. Distance to detect flights. Vibrates when enemies nearby. I see. If I'm caught, guns blazing. like that's true, but in this game you can't go guns blazing until a little bit later in the game. It's actually kind of hard to actually do that. Oh. Select. My bad.
Snake, go through that door into the ship's interior. Push the action button down in front of the door and wait until the door opens before letting go. If you need to open the door faster, hit the action button repeatedly while you turn the handle. Make sure you keep doing it until the door's open.
Oh, it's triangles. Alright. Before I do that, I want to see if there's any more. And so that guy is down. Wow, he does not look like he's in a good position. Ouch, look at his neck. I don't know if that's a good way to sleep, my friend. I don't think so. Have you ever played Tom Clancy Ghost Recon Wildlands? I love Wildlands. That's actually a really good game. I really enjoy Wildlands a lot, actually. Thank you. Yeah, there should be another person around here, right? Remember correctly. I was going to recommend it. It's so good. I like that game a lot, actually. Me and my brother played the hell out of that game. Can I get him to run over here? Okay. Dang it, missed. I had it perfect too. I had it perfect. I just hesitated on a shot. I always do that. Spell Cell is really good too. I did play that a little bit when I was a kid, but I was always a Snake person. I was always a Metal Gear person. I'm dying. But I've always been a Metal Gear person, so I didn't really play a lot of Spinal Cell, to tell you the truth. Man. Yep, thank you. Thank you, Thick. The cookie's a little dry. Hey, I'm good now. Thank you, thank you. Much appreciate, much appreciate. Right. But yeah, I actually did play a little bit of Splinter Cell when I was a kid, and I did enjoy it a lot. It was a lot of fun. Dark Master Buzan! Yes, what you want? What's up, buddy? What do you want? But I didn't really play a lot of it. I played mostly Metal Gear Solid games. I played this like religiously. It was like my jam. I really liked it a lot. Alright, cool. So that should be everything, right? Yeah, I don't think there's anyone. There's a guy up there, but I don't think I'm going to really mess with him because there's really no point. So let's go inside now. Now this was a huge. This was a huge different thing. How did I get that? Oh, that's how you do it. I know they told me to go that way, but I'm gonna go this way. I do like Spin Cell. I think it's actually a lot of fun, but it's definitely different, I feel like. Look how the screen fogs up. You see how the screen fogs up a little bit? Because I just came from the cold place to the open place. Ah, I love this game so much. This game's so good. Man. I can't remember. Oh. Ah, shoot! Frick! No, I did. No! Meow. I gotta hurry, gotta hurry, gotta hurry, gotta hurry. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Oh, shoot, nope. Oh, shoot. Huh? Oh, shoot.
Enemy personnel on board. All units maximum alert.
Oh no, I messed up. I messed up. I messed up. Oh, what? Shoot, shoot. Dang, I messed up. I messed up. Dang. I feel terrible that I messed. Yup. Oh. I don't want to go there yet. Oh, shoot. That's where I need to go first. Alright, cool. Now, did they replace the guy? Let us see here. Move along. Yep, exactly, pretty much. But did they replace the guy? They did replace the guy. So they replaced the guy with another person. I'm on. I'm on. I see you there. I see your shadow. I see your shadow. I'm on. I'm on. Really? Does he not go over here? The frick? Fine. Oh shoot! Oh! Right in the. Again, I hesitate on these things so much. I hesitate on these so much of the time, and that's where I went from before. So now you can go over here. Alright. The crew deck. If I remember correctly, this one's a kind of a bitch to get people here. Oh shoot! Oh shoot! I actually shot his radio. There you go. I shot his radio so he couldn't call anyone. I didn't mean to do that, but I shot his radio. And he should pass out pretty soon. I want to say. Let's see how cool I am. 3, 2, 1. Nope, I'm not that cool. It did shoot him. There you go. It did shoot him. Depending on where you shoot him, will depend on how long it takes for him to actually get to you. And also, you think that these things are like just cosmetics? They don't worry about anything. Look at this. I destroyed all of them. Haha. So realistic. So realistic. Same thing with this magazine right here. Everything is interactive. You can interact with it. And right there, that's the new Metal Gear right there. It's new Metal Gear. Not the alcohol, the mags. Yes, no one shall rest. No one should rest. Whoa, someone's sleeping. Hey, I'm gonna try this, okay? Not the alcohol, the mags. Bless, thank you so much. All right, let's do this. I'm gonna try to do what I was trying to do before. This one should be an easy one to do, though. Look at this guy. He has all this like freaking like gnats on him.
Freeze.
Freeze. Hey.
Freeze.
What are you?
Hey, so depending on what if I aim at his head, he should shake, right?
Would you shoot the prisoner?
Yeah. Come on. How do you shake? Oh shoot! You saw that he like moved his. You saw that his eyes. Aha! Suck. So usually you make him shake, but I guess I can make him shake for some reason. Oh. Yeah, the gnats are nasty. Gnats are nasty. But you should be able to like kind of get his dog tags, because I know that's a thing that you do. No, the bugs are following me now. No. Oh, the bugs left me. I want the bugs to follow me. Hey, good. Bugs are not following me. Guys, look. There's a Vulcan Raven. Just save really quick.
You want to save, Snake?
Hey, you.
Oh, you're not gonna save. Well, okay. Just let me know when you need to.
Darn it! I keep on forgetting. So in this game, circle is the accept button, not X. So you have to press circle when you play these games. Kind of forgot. That's how Belgear is at the moment.
Okay. See you, Snake.
No quirps. Aw. Oh no.
Oh, you need to save?
No. Again, I keep on thinking that. Okay. Look, it's Vulcan Raven. Look.
Raven?
It's Raven. Guys, it's the boss from the first game. All right, guys. We got this. This might be very difficult, but we got this. Let's take him out. Oh. It's a toy. It's a toy. Look, this guy's a toy. It's just little peas. Big gun. No, yeah, in the first game, he had a big gun. And he shoots little peas at me. There's a reference from the first game. Oh! Well, that's unfortunate. Overcompensating much? You know, he could. He could. We don't know. You know what they say about people with big guns? Get a USB. All right. Come here. Come on, I'm just dragging his face against the floor. All the little peas on here. Like, blah, 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 blah. You have anything for me? No, you don't. Imagine them tripping on the pellets. I know, right? That would be an interesting feature. I would like that, actually. I would like that a lot. Let's make this guy fall asleep as well. Let's probably go over the end over there. So let's do... Oh. What is this guy looking at? Huh. I was looking at something over there. Oh, what is it? Can't really see where he is. Man, it's kind of hard to like hold down the triangle, the square button for this. Oh, he's asleep. I was like, what the frick? Right in the arm. Take it. Shoot. So because you have to let go when you hold down the trigger button. You have to let go to fire it, but sometimes it doesn't always go off. It could be is my controller, or it could be something else. Nope. Nope, nope. Is he up there? Oh, wait, there is something over there. Right up his butt. Right in his balls. I got right in his balls. Alright, really quick. I think I see something over there. Guys, look. See? Look, there's something over there. How do you use it again? Zoom in, circle, and X. Oh my god, it's a hot anime girl. Guys, look. It's a hot anime girl. Look. It's a hot anime girl. What does Oddcon have to say about this?
I'll explain how to use the camera. That digital camera you have was specially made.
I already know how to do this. But what about this thing I'm looking at, Mr. Oddcon? What do you mean you bonking me? Why am I being bonked? I'm just saying that they put this in the game. They put this in the game.
Snake, the engine room is full of solid structure.
All right. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh. I didn't put that in the game. They put it in the game. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It's also kind of funny. That guy was staring at it the whole time. How did he even get over there? Oh. Oh no, he's going to see the guy.
Repair of the entranceway to the engine room on the port side is complete. We'll return to position following patrol of the small room on the port side.
Oh, no, I didn't actually want to go in there yet. Shoot. Hold on. Darn it, he's there. Darn it, he's not there anymore. Hey, look, another girl. Wow, this game really likes the Japanese girls, huh? And it's just a backside of her? Okay, that works too. Let me close it. There you go. I may as well close this one too. Oh, never mind. Hold on.
Snake, wait. Don't move.
Don't move.
I see it. Some kind of device on both sides of the hall.
Oh.
Infrared sensors?
Right, and they're linked to...
Let me guess. Semtex.
Exactly. Plastic explosives. If you trip the sensors...
I'll be sleeping with the fishes, along with this entire ship.
Why would they
sounds
do
about
that, by
right.
the way?
I'm
Why would
not
they
in the
put
mood
like
to
a
go sleep with
sensors
the fishes,
that'll
but
blow up the
there are too
entire
many
thing?
sensors. Looks like I'll have to find another way.
No need to worry. There's a way through. Take a close look. Do you see the thing with blinking green lights right next to the explosives? That's the control unit for the sensors.
Oh.
Destroy that, and the sensors stop functioning. You can't get in close enough to touch it, so you'll have to shoot it out. But your M9's knockout rounds won't work. Find a gun somewhere.
I gotta find actual gun. Hey, look! I don't know why, but this guy is like trying to hold her. Freaking Japanese games are fun. They're very interesting. I do not know why they do that, but it's funny. Yeah, I love that situation. Is just shoot it. Yep, that's pretty much is. It's like what kind of puzzle could I do to go against this stuff? Just shoot it. That's all you need to just shoot it. But to make the game a little bit more interesting, apparently, I can't shoot with the gun I have at the moment. I have to shoot with an actual gun. So I have to find an actual gun. Which is going to be SUP, apparently.
Freeze.
Oh. See what I mean? Imagine though, you put the bombs to sleep. They will never wake up. The bombs will never wake up. You know? EMP. Oh no, I have the bugs on me now. EMP. Wait, done it? Alright, there's another guy though. Oh, sweet. He sleeps right behind that pillar so you didn't see him. Oh, dang it. Hey, cool. Oh, man. Dude, when I first played this game as a kid, I saw the snake actually walk up the stairs. It broke my mind. Like this right here. Yeah, right? Because back in the day, like, that wasn't the technology. Like it looked pretty terrible. This actually looked really good. And then if you roll down the stairs... you're like, why did I do that? I was like, video games will never be better than this. We peaked. Yep, and now we literally have, like, you can see the reflection off a character's eyeballs. Like, of what they're looking at. It's insane. Video games just keep on getting crazier and crazier as time goes on. Oh, I did shoot this. Okay. Where am I going again? Then Konami went to make a game based around walking. Yeah, I know, right? Death Stranding. Yep, and you have to pretty much watch your steps. That's all you do, watch your steps. Okay, where did I go next, actually? I just kind of forgot. Where did I go again? This is outside, I'm pretty sure, right? What's this again? I kind of actually forgot where I'm supposed to go. Pretty sure that's where I went from before. I need to find a gun. That's what I need to do. I need to find a gun. And this is where I came from. But did I go this way? I can't go this way. Huh. God, where do I have to go next? That's outside, but do I really need to go outside right now? I think... No, this is where I came from the other side. Shoot. I kind of forgot. Maybe this is the right way. I don't know. Yeah, this is new. I'm full health, right? Yeah, I haven't gotten hit yet. Oh! I think if I stay here long enough, I think something happens. Just stay there another minute. Yeah, so you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, you know. I think something happens if I stay in here long enough, I think. Oh, do I need to call him? Can't remember. It's been a while since I played this game. It's been a very hot minute. But I think something happens if you stay here. Auto makes a call, I believe. That's why I thought so too. I think automatically, what the frick you doing? Just sitting in the freaking locker. I think that's what he says. But, or do I have to call him? Is the book still on? I think it takes like 5 minutes. Oh, really? It takes 5 minutes? What's that sound? Do you hear that? Yeah, because watch, if you do it on something else, it doesn't make that sound. But if you do it on her, imagine David Hayter doing the voice acting for this. Oh my god. Colonel Otacon, you don't understand. She's really hot. But I didn't know that it makes a sound whenever you do this. He's kissing the picture. What the frig? I didn't think that was the thing. I'm gonna call him. I think you call him, I think.
This reminds me of when we first met.
Huh?
I was the one inside the locker that time. We're equal now, huh?
Oh, I see.
Not unless I wet my pants.
That's a low blow, Snake.
Yeah, first game reference. I remember that. Oh, I didn't mean that.
You can also hide enemy.
David Hayter lip smack. If you ever heard one. Oh yeah, this is totally. I can see it now. Hey David, I know you've been doing a lot of these voices. Can you give me one more voice line, please? Yeah, sure. What do you want me to do? Can you make a kissing sound? A kissing sound? Am I going to make out with a character in this game? Not really, but you'll see. Just make a kissing sound for me. That's such a weird sound. Imagine the careless whispers trying to play. I know, right? This game's entire story is about to predict the 21st century and how terrifying internet is. But making kissy sounds though. But yeah, the internet and like World War and all this kind of stuff, very serious. A lot of people could die. But first, alright, I don't want to wait here for too long. I think Snakehead is fun. I think Snakehead is fun. Oh yeah, another one. It's like there's a bug around me. Okay, what happens if I do this one? Oh, my heartbeat. You can hear a heartbeat. Also, dude, happy birthday. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I much appreciate it. I still think Otacon does something, right? I'm pretty sure Otacon says something. I don't want to wait 5 minutes. Hey, no honking, no honking, no bonking, I mean, no bonking. I just, you know, Snake gets lonely sometimes, and, you know, hot anime girls. Well, actually, she's a real life person. But, you know what I mean, you know what I mean. It's one of your favorite customers that used to stop by often. Thought I'd stop by and say hi. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate it. I miss you coming into the store. He best get all the girls. Oh yeah, Snakey gets all the girls. He gets all the girls. Got Meryl last game. Dang it, freaking. And yeah, I moved down south. Well, I hope you had a good trip over there. I'm hoping nothing bad. Do you like that place a little bit better than Flagstaff? Well, I probably should have doxed myself, but whatever. Most people recognize me from here. Alright. This is where I need to go. I think. I could be wrong. Dude, Snake is too busy dog sledding. True, though. True. Oh, this is where I came from. Where did I go? You ain't got time for the ladies. Ain't got no time for ladies. Yeah. He never gets time for the ladies, unfortunately. So, where do I go? I went all around this whole place. I don't think there's really anywhere else you can go over there. I don't think. Do I have to go outside? But I thought we were outside. I just don't know where to go. He get the ladies on the missions. He's like James Bond. He gets the ladies on the missions. Hey, what's over here? Oh, yeah, I guess I can't go that way. You got to the top floor. You gotta do the Olga boss fight to get the USB. Oh yeah. But how do I get up there? I forgot how to get up there. You know. It's already been up here, and that's where you get the entrance. And this just spins around. I can't remember. Right, I can't flip over. Really? I can only remember the fight, Olga, to get it. It's been a long time to remember where to go. Yeah, no, I'm the same way. Like, it's been a while. I do remember the Olga fight, but I just can't remember, like, how I get there. Come on, dude. Just go. Just go. 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 Come on. Go. There you are. Yeah, I don't really remember. I don't remember how to get there. Like, I can remember the details, like the speech Snake gives at the end down to the letter, but I don't remember the general stuff, like directions. Yeah, no. Same boat as you, my friend. Same boat as you. I can remember all these like minute details, but Trying to remember how to get there. There used to be a map. There's no that they didn't really make a map. Oh. Let's put it back. Let's just keep that there. Yeah, let's just keep that there. Main lobby upstairs to the left, maybe? I tried to go there, but the door was locked. I couldn't get over there. The door was locked and I wasn't able to get in through there. I'm scraping my brain to remember. Yeah, no. Like, I'm trying to remember all the different spots. And yep. Yeah, see, if I try to go up here, see? Oh, shoot.
There's somebody there.
Oh, no. Oh, no, oh, no. Fall asleep already. I mean, fall asleep. There you go. Worst timing. There you go, that works. Imagine handling the control of this game to a modern kid that plays stuff like Fortnite. How do I shoot? Why is there no like crouching? Why is there no like yeah, no, this game is definitely not good for shooters. I would not recommend this to give this to a kid. Okay, I've been here already. Yeah, I've been.
Freeze.
Mo. Why would I hide in a box? Like, why would I hide in a box? Like, it's just a box. Why would I hide there? Is there anything I need to do in here? I don't think so. Dude, I would love it if like some kid tried to play this game. I would totally love to give this kid a play this game. Just to see how they would do it, you know? Where'd I go? I already went over there. Is there any more doors down there? I don't think so. And that guy's looking at the picture of the booba. This guy's looking at that picture of the booba. He wants to look at the booba pitch. See, look, see. That's funny. I don't think there's anywhere else I could go. Must be. So I don't think anywhere over here you can go into. I'm pretty positive. That's because Kojima's a madman. He's definitely a madman. You're not wrong on that. Oh shoot. Bye. My bad. Man, the aim for this, when you have to like tap it twice, it sucks. Man, there's that guy. He's really enjoying his view. See, man, because you have to let go of the thing. I don't know. Kojima is the freaking madman. Maddest man. Imagine being the poor soul that had to program the soft and hard press of the square button to shoot. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. I'm pretty sure this is like the only way you can just do it. Do you see like that? Oh. Is that something?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy. Hey, Will. You just made it. We're playing Metal Gear Solid 2. And I'm lost. I'm super lost. I don't know where to go. Yeah! Yeah, we're chilling, we're chilling, we're chilling. Otacon's back. Otacon's back. Man, I don't know. I don't know. It must be a place I have not been to or something. And look, Will, recognize this guy? We cannot forget Gray Fox's sacrifice. Never forget Gray Fox's sacrifice from the first game. Never. Never, never. But do you remember this guy over here? I'm like facing against the light though. It's Vulcan Raven. Oh, it's a machine gun man. Yeah, it's a machine gun man. I wish I had a toy like that. That'd be dope. Man, I still don't know where to go. 'Cause now I'm back over here again. Frank Yeager is just a hero. Dude, Frank Yeager was awesome. Gray Fox. I'll always remember Gray Fox. The myth, the legend. Oh yeah, here you go. Man, I don't know. I'm so lost. I'm like super lost. You didn't see anything. You didn't see anything. You didn't see anything. Yeah, but no, Frank Yeager is no beast. Maybe something going on over here. Oh, did I go over there? I remember. What is this? I'm guessing this is the second mission. No, this is the first mission. This is the second game. This is the second game, but the first mission. Huh. Okay, so that's the room. Dude, I wish they did a DLC Elseworld story where you can fight Gray Fox's Raiden in Metal Gear Rising. Yeah, I thought that's actually one of the reasons why I played Metal Gear Rising was that I thought Cyber Ninja was going to be in it, but then I found out he was not in it at all. So I was kind of bummed when I found out he was not in it. Oh wait, this is new. This is new, guys. This is new. A surveillance camera. Can I just like shoot it though? No, I can't shoot. Yeah, that's why I wish he was. I think that is a skin you can get. You can get like a Cyber Ninja skin though. I'm pretty sure, right? You can get a Cyber Ninja skin. Like they put right in Metal Gear Solid 5 in a dumb side mission. Yeah, I remember that. That was dumb. I think this is where I need to go actually. But I mean, what's over here? I don't think there's anything over here. So. Oh, yeah, there's definitely nothing over here. What's in here? What's this? Yeah, you can dress right up as Gray Fox and get his sword. His sword. His sword. Yeah, I do remember that. I do remember that though. It was kind of a cool moment, but also it was kind of like, ah, man. Oh, this is new. This is new. I'm actually gonna save right here because I don't remember how difficult this is.
Oh, Snake, you want to save?
Yeah, thank you, Otacon. Yeah, but now I know where I'm at. Now I know where I'm at.
Snake, you of course know the saying, one for all for one?
My Hero Academia? Joking.
Oh, I figured you'd need a lot of motivation, so I came prepared. It's from the Three Musketeers. The book, not the candy bar. Anyway, it means that if you go up against everyone by yourself, they'll gang up on you too, I think. Since you're on your own on that ship, you need to take this to heart and avoid confrontations.
Go beyond plus
like the old days,
ultra!
huh?
Almost reminds me of Mei Ling, but you sure you got it right?
Of course. And I'll teach you a lot more of these. You can count on it.
Great.
Great. Oh, man.
Time to...
10-year-old self would have never played this. I played it because my brother played it. And that's why I love watching this game. Because 26-year-old me barely understands it. Dude, it's so, like, the story is so convoluted, but I love it so much. Does he go up? No, he doesn't, because I don't think he does, because, yeah, there's that thing again. Yeah, but this is where I want to go to, because I get the magical item. Yes, I get the best item in the game, guys. I get the box. Best item in the game, guys. Now I'm at home. Now I'm at home. Does Otacon say something? Oh, shoot. Oh, no. Box. A box. The entire story boils down to war is bad, weapons of mass destruction are scary, nano machines. Yep. And girls are hot. Don't forget that part. Girls are definitely hot. Do I have to do anything else? Ah, shoot. Haha. Ow, he hit me a little bit. Nanomachines, son. Nanomachines. And then insert reference to a movie from the 70s here. Yeah. Man, you pretty much just summed up all of Metal Gear Solid right there. Those, like, Will and Indigo, you guys pretty much summed up Metal Gear Solid, all of that. Nanomachines and an insert reference from the 70s. And I know, dude, I know. Yo, it's fine. I can't remember where this guy goes. Another camera. Can't remember how far that camera actually goes. Okay, it doesn't go that far. Is there anything that the camera's like blocking? Okay, I gotta get going, man. Happy birthday and have a good one. Thank you so much, buddy. You take it easy. Thank you for swinging by and saying hi and wishing me a happy birthday. I much appreciate. Hope I see you again soon, my friend. There's ammo. That's it. Might just do this.
Who's there?
Hey, let's go. Let's freaking go. Dead bodies all over the place. And there's the helicopters.
So it is the Kasaka.
Kasaka. The Russians. The frickin' Russians. The mother effing Russians. Can you believe that? This was so cool back in the day. I love the way they look and how they interact with like the ship and everything. It was so cool. To ride in the storm like this would be kind of crazy.
Snake, did you find out where that ship is headed?
I'm looking at it. 35 degrees longitude, latitude around 58.
More than 500 miles off the coast of the Bermudas, out in the middle of the Atlantic. So the prototype is ready for solo testing. It's basically combat worthy. That area is outside the Second Fleet's operational range, too. It must be a standalone Marine Corps project, which means this prototype Metal Gear must be designed for independent deployment without any naval assistance.
I will do it.
Anyway, analysis can wait till later. Snake, you need to go down to the holds and locate the actual metal.
Oh. 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 There's a girl. Hmm? The save.
Oh,
Women, most rarest of human beings. No, it's not.
Okay.
I kind of wanted to check that out, but I'll do that later. I want to go check this out first. Gonna get our first little boss fight. Boss fight in this.
Shalashashka has landed. I'm on my way to the tanker holds. Report your status.
Control room, communications, and engine room are under control. All entry and exit points to the tanker holds
A Russian lady.
Infrared sensors placed and operational.
Of course, because you like a woman seeing your Twitter posts.
Yes,
What? I love it when anyone looks at my Twitter posts. Makes me feel good.
Pilot.
He's the only one who underwent the VR training. No one else can do it.
Are you sure you can trust him?
Your part in the mission is complete.
No, it's not over yet.
I can see the moon, even in this storm, pale as death. I have a bad feeling about this mission. You swore this to me, that you would leave the unit once the mission was complete. Do not worry, this is a country of liberty.
No, this is where I belong, with the unit. I have nowhere else to go.
Nowhere else to go.
Father, I want to stay and fight.
There is no choice to make here, Olga. Need I remind you that you are carrying my grandchild?
She's pregnant! I'm back. What did I miss? We're playing Metal Gear Solid. I'm about to fight a pregnant girl. It's a really weird sentence I just said.
Freeze!
Oh, David!
Hands over your head.
I know, right? It's been a while since we've seen David here.
Toss your gun overboard, slowly. A woman. Show your face.
You men, you're all the same.
Who are you?
Olga
We are
Golukovich.
nomads, wanderers.
I said don't move.
Americans. So you shoot women too.
I'm a nomad too. What else do you have there? Take the knife and toss it.
Hey.
Not there. Toss it overboard. Hold that position. Now, turn around.
You know what you're doing.
I do know what I'm doing.
It stopped raining. Not too shabby, is it? New York, I mean.
Oh, that was a bullet in the gun.
And that brings our tour to its conclusion.
Scout knife with a surprise. You a Spetsnaz?
Spetsnaz.
I think you deserve a little credit. No one's ever dodged that shot of mine. But no one gets lucky twice, either.
Oh no! First boss fight! Let's go. Okay. So there's a couple ways to beat this person, but the bait way is just let's just use this. Dang it, really?
I've been with the unit since I was born. I grew up on the battlefield. Conflict and victory were my parents. The unit is my life, my family.
Ow.
We've shared everything, all the bad and all the good.
This game is a lot harder to actually
Nothing else.
this game is the controls for this one is a lot harder compared to GameCube one. Why it gets a woman pregnant one? Don't worry, I'm using tranquilizer. I'm using a tranquilizer. Oh, you suck. I see what you did there. Ow. Dang. Geez, you gotta be like sleep on a long trip. I know, right? How many sleep dots to put her out? This is supposed to take out like freaking thing. I don't remember this part to be a thing. I actually forgot about this part, really. There we go, that's how you do it. freaking car wheels. Why I hate you twice. I think yeah. Come on. Ow. Ah, shoot. No, forget. There you go. She said it stopped raining. Girl, it's raining. Yeah, and it went back to raining again. Freaking. Ah, forget. Stop moving. There you go, right there. I didn't kill her, don't worry, I didn't kill her. She just was put to sleep by like 20 tranquilizer dogs. Enough to pretty much sleep an elephant. Totally not gonna have any side effects. So not gonna have any side effects. On her or the baby. Hey, look, it's so calm. I never expected you to struggle against a woman. Hey, the controls for this game is a lot more difficult than it was before, okay? It's a lot different. The drone! Guys, look at the drone!
Cypher.
A Cypher, a drone.
Otacon, the ship appears to be under their control. The men have Russian gear, but I haven't been able to find out anything else about their origin.
I know who they are.
You do?
We've ID'd the old man.
Who is he?
Sergei Gerlukovich.
Gerlukovich, one of Ocelot's allies.
Yeah, the GRU colonel. He's the one Ocelot was supposed to meet up with after Shadow Moses.
Oh,
They're
dang.
after Metal Gear.
Everything's changed. This is not going to be as simple as we thought.
You could say that. I saw a surveillance remote just now. It looked like the Cypher.
A Marine Cypher T?
No, Army.
Oh.
First the Marines, then the Russians.
I am listening.
Now the Army?
The government is watching
You're
us
right.
during the
This
stream.
isn't gonna be simple.
Yeah, not the government.
Snake, there's something I have
Well,
to
if the government is watching
We
us
didn't
during the
dig up this
stream,
info
hey.
about the new Metal Gear on our own.
Hey, government.
Not like usual.
No, I'm doing a
How did you
subathon
find
right
out
now,
then?
right?
It was a tip.
If you want
An
my
anonymous
information,
tip.
you can also,
Anonymous.
sub
You
maybe.
never trusted those.
Sub,
Why would you start
sub.
now?
I have a younger sister, a stepsister. We have different parents. I only knew her for 2 years.
You've never mentioned her before. So,
Yeah.
The sender of the tip was EE.
E.E.?
Her name is Emma, but I always call her EE.
Emma? Emmerich?
Yeah, it just caught my eye, you know? I figured it was a coincidence, but I couldn't get it out of my mind. There's really no one out there who knows about her.
When was the last time you saw her?
Over 10 years ago.
You think it's a trap to lure us out here?
Oh,
I don't know.
It's a
After I
trap.
got the tip, I did break into the Pentagon system to get confirmation.
Okay.
Watch your back, Snake. Maybe I screwed up.
I've got a light-equipped USP. I can take them on now. There's no ammo, but it takes a 9mm, just like the Marines' M9. I'll find those somewhere around here.
Don't raise too much racket with that thing.
I hear
Joe
you.
Biden, if you're watching this, you can make sure and like, comment, and subscribe right now. Ring the bell for any awesome videos on Metal Gear Solid. Exactly. And thank you for the dog tags. Is there anything else? I remember. Oh. Mother, is he just gonna circle around the whole time? Can't believe it. Can't believe it. Literally, this guy is just gonna circle around. I got a wet box, guys. I got a wet box. Now I know I'm cool. Dude, what's upstairs? I wasn't upstairs, right? What's up here? What's up here? Can't remember. Oh, there is something up here. What's up here? Oh, I got thermo. Nice, nice. I can't remember if there's a quicker way to slide down. Who wins in a Metal Gear versus Gundam? But the area is dark and the terrain with dark terrain. A Metal Gear would definitely lose against a Gundam. Gundams are just a little more flexible and they can do more stuff. While Metal Gears, remember, Metal Gear Solids are designed to only be stealthy and to shoot warheads from any unknown location. There. So it would. So they wouldn't be able to go up against a. They wouldn't be able to go up against a Metal Gear. Maybe in a Metal Gear wouldn't be able to go up against a freaking Gundam. They just would be outclassed, outgunned by every single way. You know. Like the only Metal Gear that actually would probably stand a chance is the Metal Gear we're going to be introduced to pretty soon. But other than that, nah. I don't think. Yeah, I think. That's why. That's why I mentioned the area is dark and with a unknown island. I don't know, unless a like a Metal Gear was able to get a drop off of them. Unless a Metal Gear was able to get a drop on them, which even then it would be very difficult. I don't want to. I'm thinking, thank you. Much appreciated. I just don't think a Metal Gear would do really anything to a Gundam, really. Like maybe if it gets drop on them, but like we'll see. You'll see the Gundam I'm talking about, and maybe you can let me know what you think. Okay.
Somebody there.
Is there somebody there? Probably go to sleep pretty soon. Unless I accidentally shot his radio. Man, I might have shot his radio actually. A Gundam is built for combat, so yeah, Metal Gear doesn't stand a chance against any Gundam with a beam weapon. But what about a GM? What about a GM? Like, it'll probably do a better job. It'll probably do a better job facing off against the GM, but I didn't know. Like I said, I'm gonna let you see what. I'm gonna see. I want to show you what the Metal Gear will be about to face off against right now. I want you to let me know if the Metal Gear about that's gonna be shown off from here is gonna be a little bit better. Ah, dang it! I didn't mean. Freaking. I didn't mean to do that. Dang, I just wasted a shot pretty much. Oh shoot. I probably have to put this guy to sleep if I'm gonna shoot my gun though. Ah, come on. A GMR grunt suits in the weapons. It only has a beam, smart gun, shield, and a beam saber. Metal Gear got to drop on GM. It might do the job. Maybe. I could definitely see that. It would definitely be a major disadvantage, though.
What's going on? Snake! Snake!
I might have shot the bomb instead of the actual device thing. Let's never talk about that, shall we? Let's just that never happened. That never happened. Tricko! No, don't take a picture. No. Alright, so I can't remember which part I need to shoot. Okay, okay, now I know. It's this part right here. Right. Can't see what the other one is. Imagine he got the bomb again. Oh no, don't do that. I can't see it though. It's like behind the explosives. There might be a chance I might hit the bomb again. Hey guys, let's hope I don't do it. Let's hope I don't do it. And I did it. Go. And the last one should be over here. Actually, where is the last one? Oof. Oof. I know, right? That was close. That was close. Oh, it's up there. I think, right? Where is it? I can't see what the other one is. My main goal is to blow it up. It's not over here though. Ah, it is up there. Okay. Go. No more. Yeah, no more. I did it, guys! I did it without blowing myself up again. Who called me? They called me.
Arizona Bridge checkpoint passed. All non-essential personnel report to the holds in 10 minutes time for the scheduled briefing session with the commandant.
Will, are you there? Will.
Until that time.
My dad called me. Awesome. Tell my dad I loved him. So David, how's it been? David has been really busy with something. I don't know what he's been busy with, but he's been really busy. He hasn't been able to make it to a lot of streams lately. I imagine he's just school. Yeah, which I'm so sorry about. No worries, buddy. Again, you don't have to worry about it. Always come in whenever you would like to. And whenever you have time. You never pressure to do anything. Never feel pressure to come to my stream. Look at this guy. Look at this jamming guy. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. That's like a... Ow, shoot. I messed up. I messed up a little bit. I messed up. Ow. I was so busy with his jamming. I was so busy with his jamming skills. Oh no, he messed up. I did mess up. I messed up. Messed up. That's what I get for checking out people's jamming skills. But so far, I'm doing pretty decent. That's good. I'm glad you're doing pretty decent. I am glad. I'm glad. Oh my god, these guards just have stormtrooper aim and just shoot the wall 2 times already. Yeah, no, they're not the best aim. You would think Russians will have better aim, but I guess not. Oh, also, Will, do you recognize, you're gonna recognize someone very soon. You're gonna recognize someone very soon. He's from the first game. He's from the first game. Oh.
Colonel, we have sealed the stern hatch.
All right.
The lift is also under our control.
We're on the foredeck, about to descend to the holds.
Sir, the Marine Commander has started his speech already.
We will complete the preparations before the end of the speech.
All communications to the halls have been severed. No one is aware of our presence.
Let no one down into the holds until we are out.
Yes, sir. We will secure your exit with our lives if necessary.
There is one more thing.
Yes, sir.
My daughter, keep her safe.
Yes, sir.
Oh snap. Oh snap. Am I going to get caught, guys? Am I going to get caught?
Who goes there?
Oh. Wait. I thought something else was going to go on. Ah, shoot. Man, I tried to do something. What the frick? Hey, I don't think it does the aim. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Ow! Really? Come on, don't forget! I was trying my absolute best to try like hit the square button. Ow. Missed me. Oh my god! I meant to press. No! Freaking. Friggin' jeez. I forgot how difficult freaking shooting in this game is. Oh my god. Oh, there's more people? Ha! Boom, boom, boom! I got them all. But it's difficult to actually shoot the gun, these guns in this game. Him with his mullet. Snake has a nice booty. Oh yeah, he's very well known for his booty. Very well known. Alright, this is the part you want to see, okay? This is the part you want to see. So get ready for it, okay guys?
Who goes there?
Do you recognize this guy?
Oh, Shalashaska. Why are you here? We thought you were with the Colonel. What the?
It's Revolver Ocelot! And he has his arm back. Look, did you notice that? That's his arm.
I'll be joining you soon, comrade.
Comrade. You see that? It's Ocelot, and he has his arm back. How did he get his arm back? What?
Snake, are you in yet? Have you made it to the holds?
It's taking longer than I expected. We've already passed the Verrazano Bridge.
All right, we'll use another recovery point.
They may be planning to change course.
What?
The exits to the deck.
Did he lock Snake in our?
If they get Metal Gear.
Yeah, he locked us in. He locked us in. So we can't get out right now.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses.
The men down here are definitely Marines.
Marines.
If the deck is sealed off, they have no way of knowing that the ship's been taken over.
I'm not interested in fighting these guys. The weapons won't do me much good here.
Can you see Metal Gear?
No. I'll have to go around to the bow. They have some serious defenses here. I doubt the recent arrivals want to blast their way through the Marines either.
Wonder where they're headed?
I don't know. Not the beach, that's for sure.
One Piece Marines, maybe.
One more time.
Probably not as cool.
Use this camera to get photographic evidence of the Metal Gear prototype. Now do your thing and take pictures that speak louder than the government's plausible denials. We need 4 shots. Metal Gear from the front right, and front left, and a close-up of the Marine Corps marking.
Marking?
There should be a Marine's insignia on the body of Metal Gear. Just let someone try explaining away a clear shot of that.
How did he show me a picture of that? The whole point of me doing this is taking pictures of the thing.
Things going wrong.
It looks like someone's monitoring our transmission.
Who?
I don't have a clue.
Underneath his crotch.
It would creep me out less if they tried to interfere with our communications.
Could it have something to do with that cipher we saw?
Maybe. I've switched the encryption protocol for our burst transmission for now. What I want to do is use a different method for sending these photos, just in case.
Instead of using the codec?
Exactly. There's a workstation in the southeast corner of the block where Metal Gear is housed. I've made arrangements so that you can send the pictures from the machine.
It's underneath his crouch.
I hitched a ride on Link 16 into U.S. military's proprietary network. Managed to get into that workstation and overwrote a part of the system software so I could remote install a little app I wrote.
Why bother with
name drop? I know, right?
No, it's pretty simple, really. Look, all you have to do is stand in front of the machine and push the action button. The app will automatically launch and download the image data from the camera, split the files, and encrypt them individually.
The future.
The data packets can then masquerade as...
Okay. So all I have to do is push the action button in front of the computer once I have the pictures,
I love how fourth wall is.
Sure, if you put it that way. And one more thing. The Commandant's already begun his speech, but you need to get the pictures before he's done talking. Otherwise, they'll spot you, okay?
How much time do I have?
I hacked into his personal files and took a look at the text of that speech. I'd say you have 7 more minutes. Longer
Future
if
of
he throws in a
humanity,
joke
making
or two.
giant robots. I would love to see that. I want to see mech fights.
Remember, Snake, just the photos, okay?
That'd be great.
With these kinds of odds, I won't be making any sudden moves. But that doesn't mean we can just let Metal Gear be hijacked.
Okay, okay, but first the photos.
All right, we'll deal with the rest when we get there.
Stay low.
Alright, cool. Awesome. So, I have to sneak past all these guys.
At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe.
So, I have to go through every single one of these guys.
From Metal Gear. Worse yet,
All just chilling right here.
They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the U.S.'s nuclear strike.
I think the Metal Gear can be real. I don't know. I could definitely see Metal Gear be real.
Metal Gear derivatives.
Hey, look at that guy.
Development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces.
If you look very carefully,
The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is
all these people, except for that guy, is all in outfit, but this guy is literally in his underwear.
The hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained. And it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray
Lol.
that will accomplish this. Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. It is a fact that players in favor
Like someone was late.
are attempting to derail our own Ray project. But I promise you that they will not succeed.
Yeah, right
Some say
there.
that the
See,
strategic
the guy's in
advantage
his
of aircraft
underwear.
carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially... Not to mention interference from a major player. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light.
Ah, shoot. I accidentally stopped moving. Oh, I failed. Ah, I messed up twice. It's 2023 already. How did we not have a giant robot? Japan has a giant robot, apparently. Who knows? Maybe we do have giant robots. I hesitated. I hesitated because I saw a guy come in.
The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind.
Yeah, because I didn't realize that that place is blocked off. So I actually have to go this way.
Obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray. The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order. And we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs. You must be tense. Let's do a little stretching, shall we? Left.
Look, now they're making him all look, see? He's doing a stretching.
Up.
Look at them over here.
Let's continue. I have a daughter.
Hey, listen. Hello, Era Gamer. How's it going, buddy?
You're all familiar with the
How you doing?
Moses incident during the Sears administration.
I need to dodge these attacks of yours. I need to make sure I'm more aware so I can dodge out of the way. Wrong one. So remember Metal Gear Rex back in the day? This is Metal Gear Ray. This is the one that's made by United States Marines, I think.
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear. So that's Metal Gear Ray. This one's more combat focus. Instead of Metal Gear Rex being a little bit more of just a nuclear warhead kind of thing.
And it is my greatest wish never to have.
So now what I need to do is I need to
children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know that is my duty. The National Missile Defense Program was initiated in the end of the 20th century.
All right.
However, the NMD trial conducted in the year 2000 was a complete failure, and the success of the 1999 trials is now considered a chance happening. There was no technological solution in sight, and the program was already attracting strong criticism.
Is more combat heavy? Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. The granddaddy. Did I go through?
Any development in missile defense would trigger accelerated.
Just in case, I'm gonna do it again.
Weapons development.
Good.
Oh, hey, Cookie!
Wait, Cookie
Oh.
Girl just subscribed. Thank
Aw,
you.
I haven't seen you in a long time. How you been?
Cuckit 1 Jam birthday. Cuckit 1 Jam Squid 1 Squid 2 Squid 3 Squid 2 Squid 4 Trick 2 excited.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. How you doing, Cookie? I haven't seen you in a good long time. How you been? How you been?
Move in undetected and make its landing on any shoreline.
Good, good. Just woke up. Good morning.
Its onboard joint tactical information distribution system identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out with massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon. And it is yours to guard. I'd like you all to think about what that means. The brain drain of nuclear specialists in the black market trade and weapons has been fueling a cottage industry in nuclear weapons since late last century. Add Metal Gear to the mix, and the result is the renewed proliferation you see the world over.
Man, I can't seem to...
We have intelligence that there are anti-Metal Gear terrorists planning to target the ship.
Hey.
Intruder to the right!
Ah! No! I'm not an intruder!
Intruder to the left!
It's great to see you, Cookie. I appreciate you coming by and not only giving me a sub. I appreciate, again, I'm going to add another 10 minutes to our timer. But also, I want to say thank you for actually showing up and saying hi. I much appreciate. Thank you, thank you. It's crazy because I love the fact that even though you've been having a really crazy schedule and a crazy time at probably work, you came by to say hi, and I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. What's the timer now? The timer is 37 minutes. So I'll probably have the stream a little bit longer, but I'm also almost done with this. I've been streaming for about 6 hours now.
We, the Marines, will be the guardians of this peace. This new model of Metal Gear is codenamed Ray.
So far, we've had 2 subs.
Our Ray has a sting that...
Is that good enough?
Nature never gave the mantle. With this latest Metal Gear, we can rule the sea and land as we never have before.
I have a hard time. Hey, cool. That worked. Okay, cool. Now I have all the pictures. Nice, nice. Great job. Good job. Thank you, thank you.
It is an undeniable fact that there is a force at work in our government and within the military, seeking to control national affairs.
Alright, cool. Yes. Yeah, we'll probably play one more game after this, and then unless we get some more subs, we might actually just end it off. But I think we should be good. Who wins it in a fight? A Gypsy, Danger, or GG Gundam? I don't know specific names for some of the Gundams, so you'll have to send me pictures of them in Discord. I don't know what they actually look like. But I would imagine GG Gundam, because, you know, GG, good game. I would imagine he would win. Okay. I think I got them all.
So, any codec moments from you, Snake? The first one I'm seeing is... Oh, I don't think we can use this.
It's a girl with big booba. What do you mean you can't use this? It's a girl with big booba.
And the next one is... Okay, that's good. The shot from the right is in the bag.
Man, I thought you would like that picture. Nani, but Cookie, you didn't see anything. We didn't miss anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
This works. It's a great front view.
You didn't see anything. You didn't see anything.
Next up is...
I don't know what you're talking about.
The other photo of the front.
Oh, I didn't know.
Suit its own interests. Metal Gear Ray.
Hey, what about my picture of his
burden of confronting this party, thwarting their plans and guiding this nation back to its original path.
Fine, whatever.
This exercise is but a first step towards that goal.
Sus, taking pictures of boobas? Me? No, me. What? Me taking pictures of boobas? What do you take me for? What? Why would I do that? And this is a Metal Gear Solid game. They don't have boobas in Metal Gear Solid. What? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Is there anything down there? Yeah, I have no idea. See. Con 4. What do you mean caught? I wasn't caught. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah. It wasn't caught at all. I don't know what you guys talking about. What? The first 10 minutes of this game shows a naked guy with his butt in the air. What do you mean first 10 minutes?
This is great. The Marines lettering shows up really well.
Naked guy? What are you talking about? What?
Okay, now we have all the photos.
10 minutes of this game shows a naked guy with his butt up in the air.
Forget the photos and get out of
I have no
there
idea
now.
what you're talking. Oh wait, you're probably talking about Raiden. That's not the first 10 minutes.
We, the Marines, will lead the charge.
Oh, you mean the first Metal Gear Solid game? Yes. The first Metal Gear Solid game.
That is all.
Is that...
Dismissed.
Like, yeah, but he was passed out. It was passed out, and, you know, he didn't control it. The girl took his clothes. I do remember that part. I do remember that. I thought you were talking about this game. But no, they were talking about the first game. But yes. Yeah, but that's different. You know, the girl took his clothes. The girl took his clothes. Totally different. Totally different. You're talking about me taking pictures of booba, and you're talking about guys face down, butt up.
Excellent speech, my friend.
Oh, passed out? That totally makes it better. Oh, wait, maybe not. Maybe not best.
Gift of the silver tongue. They say it's the mark of a good officer.
Look! It's Revolver Ocelot!
End of a liar. Americans are too in love with the sound of their own voice to speak the truth.
It's Ocelot!
Identify yourself.
I am Shalashaska, also called Revolver Ocelot.
Spotted! Look, it's Revolver Ocelot! Well, great timing. We were like, oh my god! That was good timing. Good timing. Very good timing. Cookie is the master of timing. She's really good at timing.
What are you planning to do? Steal this thing?
Steal? No, I'm taking it back.
Oh, he's taking it back. Yep. This is gonna be a really cool, epic fight. Watch this. I'm super excited. This is one of the coolest fight scenes in this game. Wow, you guys did not see him coming, didn't you?
Gerlukovich. Nobody move. Understood?
Oh boy. Oh snap. What's going on? Oh my god.
This ship now carries enough Simtex on its key structural points to blow it out of the water at the touch of this button.
Oh snap. Oh yeah, they're like, oh.
That's right. No one has to die needlessly.
Frickin' Russians. I'm joking.
We're almost at the target. Get a move on.
So remember, this is a water mech. So this can swim underwater, kind of like a submarine can.
What do you intend to do with Ray? Sell it on the streets?
I was raised in Snezinsk, formerly known as Chelyabinsk 70, the nuclear research outpost.
What are you talking about?
After the Cold
Thank you
War,
for the hydrate.
My home was bought out by the Americans.
Is there a point to this sad story?
None you would understand. Land, friends, dignity, all sold to the highest bidder, the United States of America. Even the technology that gave birth to these weapons is Russian, developed by us.
What do you intend to do?
Russia will rise again.
Russia's will rise again.
Ray is the key.
I regret to inform you that I have
Luckily,
no
the
intention of
Universally
selling
Citra
Metal Gear.
has a
As I
MS.
said,
Oh.
I came to take it back.
Oh wait. Do you hear this, guys? Revolve Ocelots, he's taking it back.
Yes, returned to the Patriots.
The Lale Lule Lo.
The Lale Lule Lo!
How's that possible?
Ocelot, have you sold us out?
I was never in your employ, Gerlukovich.
Oh.
Are you still in league with Solidus?
Solidus.
No hard feelings, Colonel. Mother Russia can rot for all I care.
Oh, snap.
Since when, Ocelot? When did you turn?
I'm glad you noticed, comrade. I abandoned her during the Cold War.
Oh.
Ah! Metal Gear only has room for one. Gerlukovich, you and your daughter will die here.
Damn you!
Oh. So this is a cool moment. Watch this, guys.
Die, you dog!
Remember, his hand was cut off in the first game.
Sergei, looks like you were long overdue for retirement.
That was a lot cooler when I was a kid, by the way. I really like that moment. It's still a cool moment, but I will definitely say that that was a lot cooler moment. Woo! Quick fire. This is actually what made me really love revolvers for some reason. Right, he has a really good aim. Yeah, he's really known for his aim.
Show's over. If you wish to live, I suggest you run now. This ship is still in the lower New York harbor. You may yet make it to shore if you swim for your life.
Oh my god! Oh, it vibrated. Oh no! Yeah, they're really terrible shots. They're really terrible shots. Dang. Aye, now pay attention to this one moment right here, okay? Recognize that guy?
It's been a while, brother.
Who are you?
You know who I am.
Liquid?
Not so young anymore, eh, Snake?
What? I know, right?
You're drowning in time. I know what it's like, brother.
A twist!
No wonder Naomi passed you over for the Fox Die program.
Ouch! Get out of my mind, Liquid!
Just won't die. No, he just will not die.
The price of physical prodigy. Few more years and you'll be another dead clone of the old man. Our raw materials are vintage, brother. Big Boss was in his late 50s when they created his copies. But I live on through this arm.
He cut off the arm of Liquid and put it onto Ocelot's missing arm. And now his arm somehow mixed in with his DNA. And for some reason, logic, right? Liquid was able to take over Ocelot's mind. It's super weird. Metal Gear Solid 2 is when the story kind of gets weird. Don't ask me how that makes sense. I don't know. Brother complex. Oh, no. There's definitely some brother complex. Definitely some brother complex. Bruh. That makes genetically real life sense. Not really. Like, that totally makes sense, sure. I've never done genetics, but something tells me if you cut off someone's arm and put it on your arm, he's not able to read your mind. But, you know what? It's Metal Gear Solid, so I won't complain. I say that's a joke. Oh, you said it as a joke, I think. It's crazy, it's crazy. What does someone have to do with your arm has something to do with your brain? It's weird, it's weird. Metal Gear Solid has the weirdest lore out there. It's cool though. That's the main point though. It was cool, and that's why they did it.
You don't have what it takes after all.
So that is a Metal Gear Solid Ray.
Going down, Snake, with this tanker.
So much lore. Oh, you have no idea. We're just playing the second game. Wait until we get to the fourth game. Snake! Yeah, Snake got knocked out. Did you see that? Hey, dude. Yeah, no. Don't even think about it. He's like, really? Really? Kick! How much money does this thing cost? I have no idea. It probably is pretty expensive. Probably just as much as a mech would be in Gundam. Butt shot.
Otacon, we have a problem.
I'm guessing this thing is around 10 cars, around 10 billion. I could. I'm guessing this thing's cars cost around 10 billion. It could. Definitely could see that. I'll say 10 billion would easily be able to make one. As a face beam! It's a face laser beam. Tax money funded it. Oh yeah. Why is America so big in debt? Because of this thing. That's why. Or more, yeah.
Snake!
Can I have to be more around like 10 million? Oh, I can see 10 billion, definitely 10 billion. Yeah, I have to be more around. Okay, so billions more than a million, just saying. But yeah, I can still see like 10 billion, definitely. And again, we're in like trillions of debt over here in the United States. I wonder why. It's because of stuff like this. So that is a ray. Imagine seeing that on the coast of like New York City. It looks really cool. Oh no. No, 100%. I love the ray. The design for the ray is really cool, actually. It has a backward swan dive looking kind of thing.
Yes, at the location we discussed. Yes, I have photographic evidence of Snake on the scene.
Oh,
the
snap.
cipher was most useful. I look forward to tomorrow
We're getting
morning's
drones.
newsflash. I would say the Marine Corps' plans are on indefinite hold. Yes, of course, Mr. President.
It's talking to the president. The president was in on this. Snake! Cool. So, what happens to Snake, guys? What do you think? What do you think happens to Snake? Scientists have made thousands of calculations to create the atomic bomb and determine its effects. Computers and atomic bombs both produced by the World War II grew up together. Blah, blah, blah. You know, war is bad. That's pretty much what you need now. War is
Snake,
bad.
do you remember the sinking of that tanker 2 years ago?
Does this guy sound familiar?
Of course. Terrorists blow a hole in an oil tanker full of crude barely 20 miles
Colonel.
off the shore of Manhattan. Your classic nightmare. It didn't take long for the government to put an oil fence around the whole mess. And then that massive offshore cleanup facility went up inside. The big shell.
But who's the other voice? Who's the other person?
It takes time. But in the meantime, the shell's become
Colonel!
a landmark, a symbol of environmental protection.
Calling teams Alpha and Bravo. Deploy at the big shell as scheduled.
Approximately 6 hours ago, the big shell was seized by an armed group.
Do we have an ID?
Former members of the Navy SEAL Special Anti-Terrorist Training Squad Dead Cell.
Dead
Russian
Cell.
private army members may also be involved. It's a highly trained group, and they have the big shell under complete control.
Maybe. He calls him Snake, though. Dude, this blew my mind when I was first playing this game when it first came out.
What are their demands?
$30 billion.
$30 billion.
What makes them think they can get that much?
There was a government-sponsored tour going on at the Big Shell that day.
Hostages, huh?
A VIP from one of the major conservation groups, and one from our own government. The most important person in a sense.
The most important person?
James Johnson.
The president?
Unless the demands are met, the terrorists intend to blow the Big Shell out of the water.
And the crude will ignite, turning the Manhattan Harbor into an inferno.
That's not the worst-case scenario. If the chlorides being used to decontaminate the seawater go up with the oil, toxins containing catastrophic levels of dioxins will be released. In other words, the bay's ecosystem will be wiped out, and the sea will turn into a toxic soup for centuries, becoming the worst environmental disaster in history.
Oh. That would suck.
You have 2 mission objectives. 1, infiltrate the offshore decontamination facility Big Shell and safeguard the president and other hostages. And 2, disarm the terrorists by any means necessary.
I mean, can be the worst than global warming. It could be. Global warming sucks too, but I gotta say, a giant oil spill in the water would suck too.
Operation.
Is this a joint effort?
No. Foxhound remains a covert body. Don't alert them to your presence. That is an order.
Do not let them people know.
This is Snake. I'm now inside Strut A of Shell 1.
It's Snake! Right? It's Snake!
Looks like there are no sentries posted here.
What's the visibility?
The lights on the plant struts are functioning. I won't have to use the IR goggles.
Any problems?
There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not possible.
What about SEAL Team 10?
They landed on the roof of the Big Shell as planned. And by the way, Snake, we're changing your code name for all following communication.
Oh, his name is being changed.
Snake.
Just a precaution. You are now designated Raiden. All right, Raiden. You've already covered infiltration and VR training.
There's Raiden.
300 missions in VR.
It wasn't too surprising.
Like some kind of legendary mercenary.
Okay, we'll skip that part. Make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to reach you, contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
All right. I'll contact you if anything changes.
First, make your way to the upper section of the Big Shell.
How do I get up to the next level?
There's an elevator at the far end of that area. Use that.
What the hell is a start button? I know, right? The fourth wall breaking.
A byproduct of fiber optics research. The
Talking about
texture isn't far removed from rubber, but the material protects against a wide range of toxic substances. The suit itself has a wide array of built-in sensors. It is referred to as smart skin in military R&D. Data about damage to different regions of the body, including blood loss, is exchanged between the suit and the intravenous nanomachines to create a feedback system.
Nanomachines.
There's a lot of pressure on my torso.
Relax. The suit applies varying pressure to major internal organs to maximize performance and safeguard their functions. They call this the skull suit in Foxhound.
Skull suit seems appropriate somehow.
Skull suit.
The hatch with a circular handle will open into the elevator area. Locate the hatch first.
Copy that. Moving on to main mission objectives.
Main mission objectives. This could be really good for underwater missions or toxic missions or something, I don't know. It probably is. It probably would be cool. So, see, this guy is a little bit different than when I face off against Snake. Ugh, look at that. Nasty. But in this one, he's a lot more agile. So he actually does like another set of kick. And then when he jumps, he does like a cartwheel. Yo, there's all these bugs. Oh, I can't save yet? Oh, that's lame. I was gonna save. I was gonna save and stop for a little bit. Yo. Well, yeah, Cookie, if you think the first game was pretty messed up where you see a guy naked with his face down, butt up, can't wait until you see near the end of this game where you see this guy in a not the most flattering of positions as well. I need to get over there. Why is there so many bugs over here? Jeez. Oh gosh, yet another inappropriate scene? Oh, you have no idea. He's probably likes it. Oh, I don't know. I don't think Raiden would be the type that Cookie would go for. Oh, that's where I need to go. Yeah. Who? The guy I'm playing as. Raiden. You know, the guy from, oh, it's bugs. Nasty. Yeah, I go this way. Wait, can I go this way? Shoot. This guy right here. You'll see him without his face mask on pretty soon. How did I get over there again? I need to get. It doesn't really matter too much. That's just penicillin, so it's not going to be useful to me too much. Can't remember what I needed to do though. Oh yeah, I remember what to do. I forgot. Did a backflip. Oh, press the wrong button. He worked super goofy. He worked. Well, I forgot how to climb back up though. There you go. That's it. I see. He has his bad back posture though. Oh yeah, like the way his back is. Yeah, that like sneaking kind of look. It looks like kind of like a gremlin, you know. Kind of like back pressure. Nothing else. Nope. That was weird. There's people here.
Colonel, I've sighted an enemy sentry. AN-94 and a Makarov. Those grenades, all his equipment, is Russian-made.
The Russians!
Gralukovich, man.
Gralukovich?
A Russian private army that was in line to work with the Shadow Moses takeover group 4 years ago.
Oh.
What's their stake in this one?
They must have made a deal, an arrangement with the terrorists. They become a band of mercenaries, an army without a country.
Army without country. Wow, that's messed up. Oh, snap. Oh boy. Oh, snap, look. Did you see him? Did you see him, guys? Did you see him?
Colonel, there's definitely another intruder in here besides me.
That's not a possibility.
Well, it
Not
is.
A team. Looks like a solo job.
One man.
You may not know who he is, but he managed to take care of every sentry in the area. They're all out cold. Whoever he is, he's got some skills.
We need to get an ID. But for now, you can take advantage of the situation and get to work. There's a terminal in front of the elevator. A node.
Did you say nerd?
Not nerd. Node.
My God, Raiden.
Use the node
This is a nerd.
to gain access to the
It's definitely
Big Shell's
sneaky.
facilities network.
Very sneaky.
Then what?
It's a
Pull
sneaky
up the
snake.
map of the
Very
structure.
sneaky snake.
That'll let you activate the Soliton radar.
The Soliton radar? True. That radar came in useful during VR training.
A radar system uses biological magnetic fields as input. These estimated enemy positions are projected onto a map.
They try to
according
teach me
reference
how
points
Metal
collected
Gear
via
works.
GPS signals and field personnel reports. We need to get to the map through the Big Shell's node to put this data processing to practical use. The node unit is about 3 feet high. Should be colored blue. Each area has at least one.
How do I gain access?
Just push the action button in front of the
What
node.
the action button?
The nanomachines in your body will take care of the security clearance and allow you access to the node. Complete the procedure before those sentries gain consciousness. If they spot you, you won't
You
be
have
able to
too
gain
much fun.
access for a
You
while.
have too much fun with this
Stay
game.
on guard.
Raiden's AQ level is like 28. I know, right? Did you say nerd? I'm not a nerd. I said freaking node, mother effer. You guys are out cold. Nanomachines. Ah, Rainy Shark. Hello, hello. How's it going? Nanomachines. This is Raiden's origin story. Hi, hi. Hello, hello. Okay. It's okay. I love MGS2. I know, I love it too. Alright, so I can put my name. Can I just put okay? Let's do... Wait, no. I'm gonna let everyone know how old I am today. Wait, is it month? Yeah. There you go. Blood type, I'm my O blood type. So that is, I guess I'm doxing myself a little bit. Why does everyone have nice booties? Because, Will. Because. Oh yeah, my stream is supposed to end in like 2 minutes. Because, Will, people need to have nice booties when they are in the military. Don't you know that? When you're a secret agent here to kick butt and destroy Metal Gears, you have to have a nice booty. That's how it works. It's one of the requirements. If you are like the master tactician and you can beat anyone, but your butt is not super nice, you can't join. You can't join. See, Cookie knows. See, look, she knows. She knows how it is. You have to have the sweetest booty if you want to be in the Metal Gear Solid game. That's just how it works. This is how it works. Too much fun. Too much fun. Heck no. What? What? You don't think having a nice booty is good? What? What? Blood on. I don't know why. Quick change. I don't know what that means. Okay. Somebody clip that. No, don't clip that. I'm just saying the booty.
The radar should be functioning now.
I'm just saying the booty is necessary for sneaky missions. How many, Cookie, how many sneaky missions have you seen? How many sneaky games, movies, and TV shows where they don't have a nice booty?
The red dots are your enemies.
How many sneaky people have nice booties? Huh? Huh?
Your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it. It gets jammed easily, I'm afraid. It's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it.
Oh, hey, look, there's that. Oh, I'm missing a really important part. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. Oh, sorry, I just didn't want to see that one part again. I'm so sorry. She's Rose. She's actually the person in charge of saving, and she's also the fiance for. That was a really important part.
Raiden, the enemy sentry is regaining consciousness.
Be careful, Jack.
So that's Rose. They're getting married. Rose and Jack, or also known as Raiden. Did you guys know that Jack's actual name?
I'm under enemy fire. Secure the perimeter.
Secure the perimeter. Oh, this is awkward. Yeah, Raiden's actual name is Jack. Did you guys know that? Jack the Ripper, yes. How do you guys know more lore about this based off the side spin-off game of Metal Gear Revengeance than the actual game? Oh, press the wrong button. Oh, that works too. Nice, nice. Because I have seen a YouTube video explaining the Metal Gear time law. No! Oh, that's actually fine. So you already know what's gonna happen.
The terrorists call themselves Sons of Liberty.
Sons of Liberty?
Sons of Liberty.
Their leader is Solid Snake.
Oh, the leader Solid Snake. No! No!
The hero of Shadow Moses? So that's why you changed my code name.
Right, but he can't be the Solid Snake. Oh. He died 2 years ago on that tanker.
What? Snake died?
Sky high.
He blew it sky high? No, he didn't die.
Could he have survived?
I've got most things like common with knowledge. Yes, yes. Guys, look, it's Raiden.
Colonel, I'm on the roof. There are no sentries, but it would only take one to spot me in this light.
You never had daylight VR training after all. Stay extra sharp until you can find a node to log in from.
What about the commandos?
SEAL Team 10 has landed on struts B and C.
And the president?
Seems he was spotted on strut B.
Strut B?
Strut B.
The big
Colonel did know that I have a spin-off game. I'm Cyber Ninja slicing people.
And 6 struts surrounding it.
So the whole thing is shaped like 2 hexagons connected end on end.
Exactly. And you're on the roof of strut A, shell 1 at the moment. First, get to a node. Log into the network.
Got it.
Cool. Cool. Alright, so we're going to save now. I'm going to save with Rose.
What's up, Jack?
It's so weird to hear, like, say Jack instead of, like,
Colonel,
Snake.
I'm trying to sneak around, but I'm dummy thick, and the clap of my ass cheeks keeps alerting the guards.
I was like, what? Dummy thick. See, exactly. You have to be dummy thick if you want to do those kind of stuff.
Jack, do you remember what day tomorrow is?
That again. I'm sorry, but I still don't have a clue.
That's okay.
What is it, Rose? Talk to me.
I'd rather you figure it out. It's important.
How important?
Thick.
Important enough, and we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Why not now?
Tomorrow seems more appropriate. I need all the help I can get so that I won't chicken out anyway.
Is that the reason you decided to be part of this mission?
Oh, snap.
Okay.
I love that. I love that bit, that little blurb.
You know I'll do everything I can to help you.
Rose, there's something I need you to do.
A colonel. My dummy thickness.
It has to do with Solid Snake. The leader of this takeover incident is claiming that he's Snake himself.
A legendary mercenary?
I need as much data on him as possible. Everything they have on him after the Shadow Moses incident.
He's dead now, isn't he?
Yes. Should be a burial record somewhere, too. You should be able to request top-level security clearance from the colonel.
So Snake passed away,
that
apparently, right?
Classified material.
I'm on it. I'll contact you as soon as I find out something.
Google. So we're going to stop that for us today. So as you can see, the subathon is over because the timer's off. But I do still want to do one more spin. I want to do one more spin for you guys and play one more game for you guys, okay? So we'll do one more. Yeah, totally Solid Snake died 2 years ago in the Stream Awards yesterday. Oh yeah, 100%. He totally died just a little bit ago. But yeah, we're gonna end off this one for now. Yeah. And we're going to go and play the next one. Didn't mean to put it that low. Anyway, so would someone like to do the honors and do our